Hello. Quick video to just go over a couple of things, couple of changes in the gym. Wow, change, who would have thought? Not this guy. Okay, so first off, I'm gonna kind of show you the stations here. I've kind of, well, I guess minus that bar. I've eliminated the plates on the stackers and sort of gave everyone in each square an opportunity to have access to the plates they need. So hopefully this will involve two things, right? It'll create a bit more of a barrier so that you kind of can't really leach into someone else's area, but furthermore, force us to use the plates with a little bit better plating etiquette. So what that kind of means is if we look over into the square, right, we got 2 pairs of 25s, 2 pairs of 15s, 2 pairs of 10s, 2 pairs of 5s, and some change. So if you're going to you're going to need to get to a 20 kilo bar and have 60 kilos total. It's not 2 10s, it's 1 pair of 20s or a 15 and a 5, but don't keep double stacking plates. It's not, how do I say it? It's just not the right weightlifting etiquette. Makes it much more challenging for coaches to be aware of how much weight you have on the bar when you have so much of the same weight. Me no likey math. I like to look at something and know what it is without having to do various levels of counting how many plates you have on the bar. Second, once you grab something, everyone's in such a hurry to like clean it and put it away. I mean, you're here for an hour. I pretty much guarantee you're going to use the weights more than once, right? So try not to worry about like how much cleaning you're going to have to do at the end. It's part of the job. Just, I don't know, suck it up. Like use all the weights, clean it all later, then we're done. I'm going to take you over to these boxes now, okay? So kind of a few things is inside. Okay, we got some clean rags. Okay, what else we got? We got these sticks hanging in, and all they do is fall over and break the boxes. So all we're going to do is slide them on the ground, right? And we'll leave them there. That's it. So from now on, all we should see in your box is the collars and the crossball, the mini dowel, that's okay, and the spray bottles. Please, okay, we're breaking a ton of spray bottles, and I'm not trying to nickel and dime and say, oh, that costs a lot of money, but it's just wasteful. They fall over, they break. Yeah, the price of spray bottles are well, they're not cheap, and they're sometimes hard to get, and we're breaking them really frequently. And the thing that bugs me the most is they don't need to be broken, okay? They're gonna be broken, guess what? If you leave them up here on the box, okay? If you leave them up here on the box, I guarantee you, they're gonna fall off some way or another. Keep them down, too close. Keep them in the hook of the boxes. Let me see, oh, guess where the assault runner moved? It moved upstairs, okay? We didn't really have a good system how to really tackle that machine. Can you use it in a class? Like, well, some of the classes you can, some of you can't. So we moved it upstairs. So if you are registered to use the mezzanine, you have an opportunity to use it for 50% of the class. So if you want to use it for 30 minutes and there's 2 people there, you kindly ask the person, would you like to use it first or second, and go about your business. If the person in the class does not want to use it that's up there, then by all means, you can use it for 60 minutes. I think that is the fairest way to go about it. So again, if you want to use it, prepare for a maximum of 30 minutes of use on the machine. And to be fairness, if you haven't ran on it before, do not run for 30 minutes. Recommendation is really about 5 minutes to start out. It's extremely taxing on the feet, the ankle, so much proprioception going on in those feet because you're not able to strike on your heel, which arguably you shouldn't anyways, but more of that forefoot running, and it can make things really tight in that foot when you're done, in and around the Achilles, calves. So moderately break yourself in. For example, I try to step on it every second day I'm here, and I try to accumulate 5 minutes, maybe 10 now. And a lot of it is interval based, so that come time to use it and use it a little bit more intensely, my body will be better prepared. Let me think. Well, I guess I should talk about the Rona. It's still a big deal around here. And so my thoughts are quite simple. I kind of say this in most classes, so if you haven't heard it before, you should really treat everyone like they have it. By treating everyone like they have it, should force you to keep your distance, being very mindful. If you come in contact to something that they also have come in contact with, you should wash your hands. And it's also really making sure we keep our distance. Now, having said that, if we just follow the rules that are in place, treating everyone like they have it is really easy to do. If we start to, take some liberties, try to do more than what's supposed to be allowed, then I don't really feel I don't really feel it's as safe for you guys. From a personal note, in talking to the coaches, I think we do feel really good about our standards and our protocols. So I am not nervous at the gym. However, depending on who's doing what where, I might try to position myself further distance from certain activities, especially in the super low volume capacity and higher intensity. There's no need for me to be in a square or sitting at the station. If I got people working out, breathing heavy, closer to that, I'll just move to the opposite end. But yeah, that's sort of the overall thoughts on the coronavirus. And then I should address this, and I'll try not to be cheeky about it, but sometimes I am who I am. The kind of notion out there that there's been businesses shut down for precautionary reasons, I'll just kind of be 100% transparent from the gym standpoint, is that's a great precaution if we were to take it on, if everyone else does it as well. But as soon as it's sort of you're the lone man standing and kind of not operating, I don't see much of the point. One, because I feel safe about what we're doing. And number two, I think it's extremely valuable for the people's mental well-being. For many, this is really their only excursion outside of work. And I want to keep it that way. And I think that's been the mission from day one. So if we ever are forced to close, which I know a lot of businesses nearby have, nearby as in Whistler, primarily because staff are being forced to self-isolate, whether they have coronavirus or not, and leaving staffing levels too low to operate. And that could very well happen with us. For example, if Lewis and I had that, then it'd be pretty hard to stay open. We'd probably have to close. Having said that, if any one of us had it, I think we could do a good job of maintaining the majority of our classes. Well, I say classes, but majority of our hours, and not be forced to close entirely. So that's me just being 100% transparent. It's not that I don't want to be safe or do things to help the community. Is that from a pragmatic standpoint, I just don't see it being of much value, seeing as at the moment what we see, way less than 100 people come through the gym in a week, extremely spaced out. And it's a big part of keeping them healthy and keeping their mental health strong. So yeah, that's the thoughts. Other than that, I'm gonna peace out. My short video, as always, is almost 10 minutes long. If you watch this far, you're a better person than I am. All right, we'll see you all at the gym.